Jap has decided to reveal details to the press. The alphabet murder is now famous.
It is not a bad idea. The more people who know, the greater our chances of finding out something of interest.
Poirot, I have a bad feeling.
Well, I don't trust your intuition, Hastings, but...
Poor Mr.
Yes.
Poirot, not so good at these little criminal matters as you thought yourself, are you? Rather past your prime, perhaps. Let us see if you can do any better this time. This time, it's an easy one. Churston on the 30th. Do try and do something about it. It's a bit dull having it all my own way, you know. Good hunting. Ever yours, ABC. Good hunting. Did you hear that, Poirot? The murderer seems to be taking it all as a game, a challenge. He will strike on 30th in Churston. We must warn Scotland Yard.
It's the 30th. Today.
No time to lose. We must prepare our suitcases for Churston.
Mon Dieu, it is already 10 o'clock. I will call Scotland Yard immediately.
Where is the phone? What's that? ABC. Open at Bexhill.
Bexhill-on-Sea, Sussex, population 24,703.
Alright. Hastings hunting.
Hastings'
Oh.
photo album. He is very proud of his bag.
Okay. I need to find a phone. I need to call Scotland Yard. What's the newspaper say today? ABC affair, no progress.
Daily Flicker, July 30, 1935. ABC affair, no progress. The alphabet murderer is still on the run. Ever since the police found the connection between the Bexhill and Andover affairs, the inquiry has barely progressed. In this issue, we are publishing provocative letters sent by the killer to Hercule Poirot. Unfortunately, they have not yet helped to find him.
They actually published the
Daily Flicker, July the
letters?
26th, 1935. The Bexhill Horror. Young maid strangled on the beach. Killer struck at midnight.
sensationalism at its best. Call Jap.
Hello, Jap. We received a new letter from ABC in the 10 o'clock post.
Where and when?
In Churston. Today.
Today? I'll inform the population immediately.
I'll check the train times. Call me back. It is not a good time.
Okay. So what do I need to do? Prepare to leave for Churston. Hastings is already packing.
In his haste, Hastings tore the envelope.
Oh. Got pieces of envelopes. Hastings tore the envelope that held the killer's letter. I would not have to throw it on the ground. Not known at White Horse Mansions and Not known at White Horse Mansions and White Horse Court. Try Whitehaven Mansion. The address written on this envelope is wrong. The killer wrote White Horse Mansions. Is it a mistake? No. I'd say it's not.
Poor Mr. Poirot. Not so good.
Hastings?
Hastings, what you are doing is an absolute disaster. That is no way to pack suitcases.
Heavens, we must hurry. We have to get to Churston before the murder.
Point out that order is
Hastings,
essential.
order and method are always necessary, regardless of the circumstances.
Okay, okay. I'll let you pack them.
Good. Because
All the
that's...
same, it really is a disgrace to leave your belongings in such a mess.
No bath towel. Badly folded pajamas. Unprotected bottles. Badly closed toothpaste. Odd socks.
Voilà.
You're a
It
disaster,
only took a
Hastings.
minute.
Poirot, you were right. I've just
About what?
consulted the ABC guide. There's no hurry. The next train doesn't leave till 11:45.
You see, there is no need to hurry. We will not be in Churston until tomorrow morning. After the murder.
But why has the murderer warned us so late? It's not what he usually does. Did he do it on purpose?
Very good question, Hastings. We should also compare the letter we have just received with the other two. Although I have very little doubt about what we will find.
Okay, so I just need to compare this. Are you gonna stand there for an hour, Hastings?
Right, let us compare this new letter with the second one.
Yep.
Let us examine this more closely. Certain characters in the two letters may...
Yes, I know.
Yes, this I is weird.
Okay.
Right, let us compare...
Yes, if you would speak a little bit less, this would be a lot
Yes.
faster.
The I characters in the two letters.
I
I
know.
have to find some other similar
I know. There's the A.
Yes, the A. Right, let us compare...
If you would shut up for a minute. I know you like
That's
hearing
right.
your own
The A
voice.
characters in the two letters do indeed. I have to find some other similar defects to confirm my theory.
What else was it? There was one more letter. The small W.
The double.
The big one is
Right.
okay, but
Let
not
us compare this with the other letter.
small one.
Of course, the double. My theory was right. These two letters were written with the same typewriter.
I could have told you that without this, just having the two beside each other.
Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Why does the murderer warn us so late? Piece of envelope with the wrong address. Bottle of White Horse whiskey. Oh. But it was sent at the right. It arrived late because of an error in the address.
The letter should have arrived in time. The postmark shows that it was sent 3 days ago. However, our man made a mistake in the address, which explains the delay. All the same, the post office took their time correcting the error.
Come on, Poirot. Your address is not quite as well known as that of Scotland Yard.
True?
Poirot, the telephone. It must be Jap.
Yeah, so go pick it up. What are you doing going over there?
I have some news from Churchton. Bad news, I'm afraid. Sir Carmichael Clark was murdered while out on his evening walk.
Sir Carmichael Clark. The name is familiar to me.
He was a famous throat specialist, one of the best in London. A wealthy man, he retired to Combside, a beautiful house by the sea. He collected antiques.
Are you going there?
Yes, let's meet on the train. The victim is called Sir Carmichael Clark, one of the best throat specialists in London. The body was still warm when we found it. If we'd been warned earlier, we definitely could have saved him.
It appears that the murderer made a mistake when he wrote his letter.
A mistake? Lucky for him.
And what if he did it on purpose?
No. He's defined his madcap rules and he's sticking to them. It's a matter of pride for him. Shall we go up to the house, Poirot?
You go, my friends. I will come soon.
Maybe just this once? I know this is giving out a spoiler if you don't know the original ABC murder story. But maybe just this once you should listen to Hastings. That's a sentence I never thought I'd say, but maybe you should.
This place is very calming.
Picturesque rock. Rabbit hole.
The
Wild
site is
flowers.
exceptional. It is easy to imagine that Sir Carmichael used to enjoy stopping here every evening.
So this is all the same there.
The body is just in front of a bush. One of the only bushes in the surrounding area.
You. Let's take a look.
Jap has emptied the victim's pockets and has laid out their contents on this piece of wax cloth. A signet ring, very probably with the Clark family's coat of arms.
Probably. A wallet.
Nothing appears to be missing from this wallet.
No, so he wasn't robbed. Neither of the other two were either. So neither of the other two were either. Oh well, you know what I
An
mean.
Oriental dragon. It's an old piece, much older than a pocket watch.
Oh, sorry, Poirot.
It is pointless.
Okay. That's what you got? Let's check this guy out then.
The gravel on the path has been sprayed with blood that covers a conical-shaped area, which starts at the body and becomes wider as it moves further from the bush.
Kinda bothers me that he says area instead of area, but oh well. The ABCs.
An ABC guide. The murderer's customary signature, covered in blood this time.
It's still open to Churston.
Sir Carmichael's throat was cut. It's a clean incision, a professional murder. Apart from the wound to the throat, the body is untouched. No cuts, no bruises.
Alright. So we figured that out. Now what? Did I miss something here? Examine the crime scene. Yeah. Is there anything else I can check?
The site is...
Can I continue on you? Is that what I mean? Oh. Is this
The
something
vegetation
here?
behind the bush has been trampled. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Okay, so that's literally what I missed. What was Sir Carmichael's position when he was killed? Body was found in front of the only bush. This and this. He had his back to the bush. Okay.
Sir Carmichael had his back to the bush when the killer cut his throat from behind. A fatal blow that sprayed blood over a range of more than 1 meter. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Victim had his back to the bush. Victim had only 1 wound. And there's trampled grass. So probably not. Yeah. What are you doing, Jap?
Have you finished, Poirot?
Chief Inspector, many questions remain unanswered, but I am certain of one thing. The killer has prepared his crime very carefully.
Quite right. He must have known Sir Carmichael's movements well to plan such an attack.
Theft could be the motive for the crime. No.
The murderer struck with terrible savagery.
Yes, blood flowed. It's the first time he's attacked a man. He armed himself accordingly.
Have you spoken to the victim's family, Chief Inspector?
I've spoken to the brother, Franklin Clark. I didn't get much out of him. He's yours. I must get the body removed.
Okie doke.
I had better go up to Campside.
Alright. We're going.